Patrick Beatty Reviews, the #1 for news. It's Patrick Beatty Reviews, #1 for news. Yeah. Tune in, get up. Yeah, what's up?
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
I think that Jesus says this, is she a figment of his mind or their relationship walls? Okay, I just want 1 second and hope that they're the same. So we think. But I think
How do you define drive and success in your own career, and what did you take away from the film with the story?
Can I hold this? I think ambition is an interesting thing. It can be something great and it can be something evil. And in this case with Killian, it turns into something that makes him spiral out of control. But in terms of myself, what I loved about the script is there was so much that I could see in Killian that is also inside of me, and how thin that line is to cross that line over into something dangerous or something self-sabotaging, something that could hurt others. And not only did I recognize myself, but I recognized some of people in my family, my friends. So I think it's definitely a universal and relatable story. Thank you.
Hi, how's it going? I'm Patrick.
Good, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So I was listening a little bit, so my question kind of tails off of that.
Yeah.
What do you think there's such a thing as healthy obsession, especially in this time where there's all social media and people are trying to find any way to get through? This film seems to have something that could connect with a lot of those people. What would you say to them?
Healthy obsession, no. I think that we often, to me, I think that we have deviated from, we have distracted ourselves and deviated from the most important, which is love, God to me. Hi. And I think everything in moderation. Too much of anything, right? Too much of a diet, too much of anything, it will kill you. And it takes us outside of ourselves. So where we need to get healthy is in our healing, is in our growing, is in our honesty with ourselves. And honestly, it's not that hard, but we really need to love each other. And we really need to love ourselves.
Thank you so much, and congrats on the film.
Thank you, thank you.
I only know one way to kind of get after it. I'm talking to you like you. One way of getting after it, and it was really the peculiar nature that Killian had that allowed for a slightly different journey. So the bodybuilding element. When you push your body to that point, I got a few training buddies out here, and my actual trainer is also here. For the film, and Jason Best, what's up, boy? So those are the homies, and those guys really saw the work in it, the preparation, because the density of the muscle and the density of the character kind of went hand in hand. And as we do leg day or whatever it was Rhino had me doing, and I'd break down and be sitting on the floor crying, not because the body was fatigued, but because somehow the spirit had gotten involved, you know what I mean? To get the weight up, to push past that that pain barrier, and so that became pattern recognition. It felt to me that that was the emotional and spiritual spine of Killian Maddox. This may not make a lick of sense to nobody, but you know what I mean? You feel me, right? And so it was that, you know, and if that was the template, and then that collaboration with incredible scene partners and an incredible director, you know, little by little every day. But tell the truth, you know, tell the truth. You know, that was and I'll conclude. That was the biggest thing, you know what I mean? Like, this guy is real, you know, like he's a real cat. You know, I've seen this guy, you've seen this guy, I've been this guy, you know, and that's really the part that the implication of that, to allow that rage and that loss and that fear to be there and not hide. Killian Maddox, you can't hide and play him. So, yeah, we'll talk about it later, but that's just.